Okay, we are going to do a very quick and dirty video tutorial for dyeing laundry clips. So if you want laundry clips that are color-coded for your different centers or different subjects, this is a really easy way to do it. What you'll see is I've got water, and it's I did not put any exact amount of water in there. I just filled it up to one of my fill lines. I have dissolved salt, just regular, no name brand, just some table salt in there. I have it on high right now. I'm going to turn it down in just a couple of minutes once I get the color going. I'm going to be dyeing these orange, so pour in a whole bunch of RIT dye until it makes me happy. Again, you'll notice I didn't do anything specific. I didn't, put in, I measured out 2/3 of a cup or whatever. I just put it in there till it made me feel good. And I like the color of this. So I'm going to stop right here and turn the heat down a little bit. And then I am going to add my clips. Now, all I did was buy regular little dollar store laundry clips. I'm going to add them in a couple at a time for two reasons. One, I'm holding my phone with one hand, and the other because I like to make sure they're getting color on both sides before I keep adding some more. So you'll see as we get more and more in here, I'll start dipping them to make sure they're not just sticking around on one side and, wood floats. So we're just going to add a bunch of these in here. I've seen a couple of different tutorials, or, read directions at least, where they did this and they told you to boil them or simmer them for 10 minutes or whatever. What I found is that it really depends on the color that you're using. I did blue clips the first time I did this, and I could leave them in for a really long time. Got a really beautiful blue color on it. I did yellow clips, and I left the yellow in a little too long. I left it in for the full 10 minutes, and they looked okay, but then I let the water cool off, and now they don't look so great. They still look a little like wood. I did red, which I had to stop about 6 minutes into the simmer. So, just don't walk away from your pot, I guess, is the method here. Keep your eye on the pens and the color to make sure they are turning the color you want them to. Like I said, I'm aiming for orange, so we're at a nice light orange here. My red ones did start to burn a little bit last time, so just something to keep in mind. These orange ones, they're looking like they're taking this dye really well. So I am going to probably leave them in here for, we'll start with 5 minutes, and there's the timer on my oven. So we'll start with 5 minutes, and I won't bore you by making you sit here and watch the pot. You know what they say, a watch pot never boils. But I'm going to add more details. This is what happened after this much time, after this much time, after this much time on the blog. So you should be able to find it underneath this video on my blog. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, I will link the blog entry in the comments. So please feel free to stop by and see how it went. I'll post pictures of the final products and everything. But as you can see, all I'm doing is letting them soak. After this, once they get to the color that I want them to be, then I will take them off the heat and let the water cool. And then usually I drain the water out before I get the clothespins out, which makes it a little bit easier to get the clothespins out, and doesn't get all over your hands that way. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a comment, and I will be happy to help you out. Thanks a bunch for watching.